a new cell phone ban is being introduced in schools across New Jersey. Supporters say it may improve focus in the classroom, while some students say it limits communication and access to helpful tools. Tell us about any positive ways cell phones have been used in the classroom setting.
I can't think of any.
So the way that I've used cell phones in my classroom is if there's a sort of application problem that a mathematical problem that I want students to be able to do, but I haven't taught them something specific like either vocabulary or a formula or something like that, I can quickly ask students to say, okay, well, let's Google it and find out. Boom, pops right up, and then we can keep moving from there. Whereas in the past, it would be something we'd have to look up overnight and come back the next day and work on. So in that instance, I think having phones in the classroom has been positive.
So the nice thing is they can always be used as a resource, right? It's like the same as using your Chromebook. You have access to information. You can Google just about anything. It makes, answering questions or having really good dialogue or discussion during class a lot easier.
Do you think not having access to your phone during school will affect your learning or social life?
Well, I mean, social life definitely, I gotta, keep up on track with all my, snaps and stuff, TikTok, all that, It's nice filler for school and definitely learning. I don't know what I'd do without my phone with learning, bro, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, I use so much, bro.
I say it affect the social life and the learning because it's like, we got to use our phones to, to operate throughout the day. Like, we're going to be bored. What are we going to do without our phones? We just see everybody every day. Sometimes we don't want to talk to nobody, so why not go on our phones? You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to be to ourselves with our phones. But now if they take that away, then school's going to be boring. And it's just going to be boring all around. So.
Cell phones help make activities go quicker sometimes. They tend to perform a little quicker than the Chromebooks, especially Kahoots and things like that, Blookits.
I don't think not having it with me will affect me that much in the classroom, but I think when I get done work and we're allowed to go on our phones, I think that will, because we're all just sitting in silence, and I think people are gonna start talking and getting rowdy.
I think it will affect both, but more on the social life because we use our phones to connect in school a lot.
I 100% think that it does affect our social life because we need music. Music's a big part of everything. It helps me learn, helps me stay focused on school, and I can be in my own little bubble just doing my work.
Yeah, I think it'll make it a lot better. I think that I'll actually do good in school and I'll talk to more people in class instead of sitting there on my phone.
I think it could affect both. We're learning, social life, everything. Social life, texting friends, learning. I mean, your phone could help you in any way with learning, your grades, anything.
I think it'll be good for students to focus more on their school and what's going on in the classroom.
I don't think so because I think people can just communicate in person versus being on their phone the whole time.
I think it would affect my social life because I like texting my friends after doing my work, and my free time I like to text my friends, and it'd make me really sad to not be able to text my friends because I like texting my friends.
When things happen in school, you're obviously going to want to communicate with your friends and stuff like that, and I think it's just going to make kids be less focused too, not knowing what they're doing on their phone.
What concerns do you have about emergencies or staying in touch with family?
I mean, it's super concerning that I know that I don't have my phone with me and anything could happen in school and I can't contact my family or anyone like that. I mean, that's pretty bad.
With what's going on a lot, I think we definitely should have our phones for that because, if we have no way to contact anybody in an emergency, then it wouldn't be good for us.
Are there any benefits you see from having phones out of the classroom?
No, not at all. I'm not a supporter of this.
Any benefits? I ain't gonna lie, no, I don't. There's no benefits at all.
I mean, people try I guess people try to be on their phones during school or during when they're trying to teach. So I guess that'll be better, but I don't see that many benefits, especially if not on it during class. I don't think there's that much benefit.
All right, thank you. All right, that's great.
Classrooms will run smoother, and there will be less distractions, and people tend to goof off and play games. So I think grades will go up if phones are excluded.
Out of the classroom, I feel like it's good to get off your phone once in a while. It's good for your mental health. You get to be more outside in nature, and it's just overall improve your health.
Yeah, I'll be able to focus better, and I think I'll actually really listen.
Yeah, I can see that people focus better and a lot of people can like get together and do work together.
I just think it'll help students to be more engaged and be able to learn things easier.
All right, thank you.
I think people will pay more attention and socialize better.
I believe you could focus more because you won't have your phone, which would make you unfocused. And I like being focused, so I could do my work when I'm focused.
Absolutely not.
Students will be more focused and less distracted, and they could stop cheating in the classroom.
All right, thank you.
I mean, there definitely won't be a lot of cheating, but that's about it.
From the Devil's Advocate, this is Ishmael Grimaldo signing off.